Hi Chris, how are you doing?
Good. Having a good day here.
Good. Do you believe that, the progress you've made in Mgeni local municipality is possible for KZN?
I do. I do think that is possible. We haven't recreated some sort of miracle. What we've done is try to get the basics right, rebuild a capable state that can deliver. We're not talking about high-speed trains and bold dreams. What we're talking about is water and taps, working roads, and a government that responds.
Do you think that a good governance track record, and that is what the DA has, of course, is good enough to persuade, the voter base in KZN?
No, I don't think it's enough. I mean, the other component about it is building trust. So yes, we can deliver in government, but the other thing that we have to do as a political party is trust. No one's going to vote for you if they don't trust you. They may see the results of the work that you do, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they trust you. So that's the other hard part that we have to do is build trust.
And how has that been going to build trust, amongst the community? I mean, also a lot of backlash has come forward to say that we don't need someone looking like you, being the premier of the KZN. And how do you respond to that?
So firstly, I think it's about bridging cultural gaps, bridging language gaps, bringing age gaps, and addressing people in a place that they feel comfortable. So often as politicians, we talk to each other at 30,000 foot. We don't talk to people on the ground. But we have to be speaking to people on the ground, in their homes, about issues that matter to them. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is breaking down propaganda. So before you can even build trust, you have to dispel the rumors. So when you can communicate as a mayor, as a young person, to people about some of the propaganda that ANC has spread for years, you start to build that and be able to communicate with people.
KZN is obviously a big territory for a lot of political parties. We've seen the EFF doing their manifesto there as well as the ANC. What is your offering for the people of KZN?
So this Saturday, we launch our pledges to the province, but those are based on the 7 national issues. And those are around education and healthcare. It's around water and electricity. It's around corruption and crime. And of course, the most important thing, that's growing the economy and creating jobs that can actually bring dignity to people. So we unpack that a little bit more this Saturday at our pledges launch. But it's largely centered around that. And again, it's not miracle things. It's getting the basics right, like they've done in the Western Cape, like we've done in Mgeni, and like we're doing here in the city of Cape Town.
Then last question. Of course, the MK is also very, visible in that particular province. They've been made a lot of statements around chaos. We've seen the KZN riots, not too long ago. Should we fear something like that happening again? And what will the DA do to try and protect?
So I don't think we should fear, but we should always be cautious. There are always risks with these sorts of things, and we saw, as you say, how things can spiral very, very quickly, specifically when you don't have a state that is able to respond. So what we're doing as the DA is that we are actively holding people accountable where these statements are made, and luckily they're few and far between. And the leadership of the MK has called people out. So that's the first thing that we're doing. But the second thing is calling for wider election oversight, whether it's from international, sort of other international players, MPOs, other countries, to be able to ensure that where this does, or if there's a possibility of this happening, that there is sufficient oversight to assure free and fair elections.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.